I'm home. Thank you both as always.
I'm Mashio Kuga. Since middle school, I've been raised in a single-parent household. With her mom busy working, my 2-year older sister, Mimi, and I often took care of the housework on weekends.
It's because Ma-kun helps out a lot. Thank you as always.
Well, leaving everything to you alone makes me anxious. If something goes wrong and it burdens Mom, that wouldn't be good either.
Oh, I know the truth. You really love your big sister, don't you? You're such a softie. If anyone ever dares to mess with Ma-kun, I'll take them down for you, okay?
Saying this, my petite sister hugs me tightly. She's always had a baby face, and after I outgrew her in height, people often mistook us for siblings in reverse roles. Well, it's not like I hate it or anything, but could you stop saying such violent things?
You two are as close as ever, but dinner's going to get cold, so let's eat soon, okay?
10 years later. Why do I have to dress like this?
Isn't it obvious? Because you look just like Lord Johan. And there's no time for chit-chat. There are still so many poses I want you to do as Johan.
You still don't have enough? It's already been an hour. I'm exhausted. An hour later, I'm finally set free. By the way, Lord Johan is a main character in the popular anime Yorohisu, and my sister's absolute favorite character.
What a feast for the eyes! Thank you so much, Ma-kun. I feel so energized now. I'll be ready to tackle work at the start of the week.
My sister beams with happiness. Her mannerisms, which feel more like a younger sister's, have always been my weakness. Well, I have work tomorrow, so I'm heading out. Let Heath-sama take care of you for the rest of the night. Heath-sama refers to someone who uploads Yorohisu fan content on social media. This person is also a Johan fan, and my sister follows their account.
Okay, thanks again, Ma-kun. I feel like a bit of a failure as a big sister, though.
It's fine. I'm an adult now. Feel free to rely on me when you need to. You treated me to a good meal today, so we're even. Amo-san looks stunning as always. The next day, when I get to work, I notice a female coworker being admired from afar by the male staff. She's Chiyuki Amo, my senior by 2 years. She's a solitary beauty who doesn't mingle with others, making her the object of admiration among the male employees. Kuga, good morning! Just seeing Amo-senpai first thing in the morning is such a treat, isn't it? This is Retsu Choge, my coworker and peer. Among the male staff, he's particularly fixated on Amo-senpai. It's fine to admire Amo-senpai, but stay focused on work. If you do a sloppy job and cause trouble for the clients, you'll ruin the trust of Love Koi. I work at All Trade Co. Ltd., which handles operations outsourced by Love Koi, a major telecommunications company. Currently, I'm 24 years old and work at the Love Koi Regional Branch's Equipment Shipping Center. You're such a serious guy, Kuga. Or could it be you're not interested in Amo-senpai at all? No, I do get nervous talking to her. She reminds me a bit of D-chan from Yorohisu. I'm a huge Yorohisu fan, and D-chan, Johan's love interest in the series, is my absolute favorite character. But D-chan is cheerful and energetic, so her charm is quite different from the aloof beauty of Amo-senpai. You really love that anime, huh? I've never seen it, but is it that good? It's great! Even my sister is obsessed with it. Actually, yesterday, even though I had the day off, she made me cosplay as one of the characters. Our conversation ends there as the start of the workday approaches. Johan-sama. A few days later, during my lunch break, I stopped by a fast food restaurant. This restaurant has a Yorohisu collaboration, offering soft vinyl figurines as part of the set meals. Maybe I'll give this to my sister. While mumbling to myself,
Kuga-kun.
Huh? Amo-senpai?
Do you mind if I join you? There aren't any open seats.
When Amo-senpai speaks to me, I glance around and notice all the other seats are taken. It seems the collaboration has drawn in a large crowd. Oh, sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Amo-senpai also ordered the same set meal as me and opened her bonus package at the table. Wait, that's a D-chan figure?
Something wrong? I see. D-chan is your favorite character, isn't she?
Yes, that's right. I'm so jealous. Wait, how did you know that about me? And could it be that you know about Yorohisu?
Huh? That's not it. A relative of mine is into them, so I just plan to give this toy to them. Wait, the figure you got is Johan-sama? A colleague who looks just like my favorite character is sitting here with a figure of my favorite, eating a burger? What is this, a dream? Am I supposed to shout, "No regrets in my life," right now?
Well, wait, calm down, Amo-senpai. After managing to calm her down, Amo-senpai admitted to being a fan of Yorohisu and a Johan-sama enthusiast.
I'm sorry for trying to hide it and lying.
It's not a big deal. Whether to be open about one's hobbies is a personal choice. If you're a Johan fan, though, would you be willing to trade figures with me?
Well, sure. I don't mind.
Amo-senpai looked a bit surprised at my casual tone. Then,
Thank you.
her gentle smile wasn't the same as D-chan's lively grin, but... Whoa, she's adorable. I was completely captivated.
Kuga-kun, good morning. Did you watch yesterday's Yorohisu?
From the next day, Amo-senpai and I started occasionally chatting about Yorohisu.
Lord Johan's firm beliefs were incredible, and D-chan, who wholeheartedly supported him, was adorable.
Absolutely! Despite being hated by his homeland, Johan's resolve to work for the country he's in now is so inspiring. But there was one person who didn't take kindly to our camaraderie. Tch, a gloomy anime nerd like you doesn't deserve to chat with Amo-senpai. That anime is the reason I got to know her better, though. Who Amo-senpai chooses to talk to is her own business, isn't it? And you should really drop the anime nerd equals gloomy stereotype. Shut up! Anyway, you're not good enough for Amo-senpai. Ever since I started talking to Amo-senpai, Choge began throwing snide remarks my way. But that wasn't all. Hey Kuga, these are the devices set to arrive tomorrow. Double check them for me. What? The shipping deadline's almost here! He would always dump tasks on me at the last possible moment, just before the delivery truck arrived. Make sure you check them thoroughly. We wouldn't want to inconvenience the customers now, would we? At our device shipping center, a double-check system is in place to prevent errors. Tasks are reviewed by someone other than the original handler. Sudden irregular requests happen sometimes, and I let small things slide, but... the device information isn't linked to the customer data, and the shipping labels have the wrong addresses and delivery dates. Choge's sloppy work is beyond careless. If I have to redo everything under such a tight deadline, that's a different story. Maybe it's time to report this to Manager Narumi.
Nagashita-kun, your recent work and attitude towards Kuga-kun have been unacceptable.
The next day, Choge was summoned to a meeting room by Narumi Manager. Incidentally, the manager married an employee who has since transferred to another department 2 years ago, but that's a story for another time. Did Kuga tell you that? He's probably just making stuff up.
Lovekoi, Internet's core system, records who processed what and when. So it's obvious that you reserved the task early and then asked Kuga-kun to double-check it at the last minute.
That's right. At Lovekoi Internet, accountability is clear because the system shows the processor's name. If investigated in detail, the full scope of the task becomes clear.
Nagashita-kun, you didn't have any particular urgent tasks yesterday, right? Why did this process end up being last minute? Also, multiple employees have reported feeling uncomfortable with the way you've been making snide remarks toward Kuga-kun.
Damn it! Thus, Choge got a thorough scolding from Narumi Manager.
Kuga-kun, what do you think about me not being like D-chan? Are you disappointed after all?
Several weeks later, during a lunch break, Amo-senpai muttered this under her breath. She hasn't seemed very energetic lately, so I figured something was troubling her. Not at all. D-chan and Amo-senpai are different people. You have your own charm, senpai, so there's nothing disappointing about it. Besides, I look nothing like Johan-sama in reality either. I suddenly realized something and deliberately made a face as if I were utterly devastated. Don't tell me, Amo-senpai, that you're disappointed in how unlike Johan-sama I am?
That's not true. You have so many good qualities that are uniquely yours. But yes, maybe it's the same thing.
Good. It seems like she's starting to think more positively.
Actually, back in middle school, when I openly admitted I liked anime, my friends responded awkwardly.
After a few moments of silence, Amo-senpai seemed to steel herself and continued. She explained that while her friends didn't harass her, she overheard them venting about her.
Chi-Chi's image is so different, and her interests don't match ours. Honestly, it's exhausting to talk to her.
She happened to catch this conversation by chance, and it left a lasting impact.
I think it was my overly enthusiastic way of talking about my interests that made it awkward for them. And my friends never outright rejected me. They were always kind. But since then, I started worrying about how others perceived me, and it became scary to talk to people.
I see. So that's how senpai became the aloof beauty everyone knows.
But Kuga-kun, your words earlier made me feel like it's okay to just be myself. Thank you.
Amo-senpai gave a faint smile. Seeing that, my cheeks began to warm. I have an idea, senpai. Would you like to meet my sister sometime? I mentioned before that my sister is also a big fan of Johan-sama and welcomes fellow fans.
That's kind of you, but are you sure it wouldn't be a bother?
I'm sure it will be fine. My sister was excited when I told her about you and really wants to meet you. When you're feeling down, there's nothing better than connecting with like-minded people.
Oh, you noticed?
She muttered softly, and her expression shifted again. It resembled the one that first captivated me.
Well, if your sister is okay with it, I'd love to take you up on that offer.
Yes!
What? Really?
That night, I called my sister, and her voice blared excitedly through the phone.
I'll adjust my schedule no matter what. Ooh, there's so much I want to talk about in person.
Calm down, sis. You're way too hyped. And so, we arranged the time for the three of us to meet. Amo-senpai isn't here yet. The day we were supposed to meet my sister. After finishing work, Amo-senpai and I left the office, but she realized she forgot something and went back to retrieve it. As I waited for her to return...
Ma-kun! I'm here!
Sis, I told you to wait at the cafe, not come to the office.
Oh, I couldn't help myself. I was too excited.
As my sister beamed at me, I couldn't help but smile wryly. But then, one person was watching us with a smirk. I heard Kuga had a sister, but she looks younger than him. So does that mean... Well. Hey Kuga, showing off your PDA in front of the office, huh? Choge. Nice to meet you. I'm Retsu Choge, Kuga's colleague.
Oh, nice to meet you too. I'm...
No need to explain. It's obvious you're his girlfriend, right? That's when I realized Choge had misunderstood. Oh, that's why he's smirking so much. No, she's my sister. I've told you about her before. Yeah, right. Don't lie. She's clearly younger than you. I guess you're just making excuses in case Amo-senpai finds out, huh? Hey, stop this already. Ignoring my words, Choge continued. Hey, did you know? This guy's been hitting on our beautiful senior, Amo-senpai. Even though he already has a girlfriend. How awful is that? You'd better dump him, quick. And I'll be sure to let our senior know about this too.
Cut the crap.
Huh?
Don't talk nonsense. It's obvious Ma-kun is my precious little brother. If you doubt me, I'll bring my ID or even our family register to prove it.
I believe you. Please calm down.
How can I stay calm after this? And saying Ma-kun is some kind of playboy? My brother hates those kind of people the most. When Mom and I were tricked by bad men, whether it was that deadbeat father or my ex, Ma-kun was the one who got angry on our behalf.
You see, our mom became a single mother because her father cheated, leading to their divorce. As for the time I cosplayed, it was to cheer up my sister after a bad breakup. Let me make it clear, I do not have a cosplay hobby.
Our deadbeat dad was jealous of how capable Mom was at work, saying ridiculous things like a woman should bow to a man. My ex-boyfriend mocked me, saying, "You might look young, but you can't beat real youth." That's why both my brother and I decided never to impose our ideals on others.
Incidentally, our father remarried but got divorced within a year after being accused of emotional abuse. He now lives alone. As for her ex, his obsession with appearances landed him in jail for violating youth protection laws.
See? This is why Ma-kun is the best man in the world. One Ma-kun isn't enough. We need cloning technology to max produce him. Imagine being surrounded by Ma-kuns all calling me sister. Oh, it's paradise. Oh, but maybe one of them could be my older brother, spoiling me rotten with Mimi. Oh, that'd be amazing too.
Hey, how about snapping out of your bizarre fantasy and coming back to reality?
Sorry for keeping you waiting, Kugaku. Huh?
Just then, Amo-senpai arrived, seemingly having retrieved what she had forgotten.
Amo-senpai, his sister's a raging brocon who went ballistic over a small misunderstanding. He's already a weirdo obsessed with anime, and now he's got an obnoxious sister too. You should definitely stop being friends with him.
Hey, this is all your fault to begin with. Stop bad-mouthing my sister. Choge leaned closer to Amo-senpai as if seizing a last ray of hope. But then...
Could it be? Are you Heath-sama? Oh, you must be Kuga-kun's sister, Mimi-san. Nice to meet you.
Wait, what? You two know each other? And Heath is...
Ignoring Choge, Amo-senpai locked eyes with my sister. Heath-sama is a fan artist who uploads Yorohisu fan creations online. I found out recently that their true identity is Amo-senpai. Senpai was also aware of Mimi's account, which is why she didn't mind meeting her.
So, Nagashita-kun, what were you saying about Mimi-san? I think it's wonderful that they have such a close sibling bond.
Well,
Oh, and about that weird anime. Are you talking about Yorohi's? Because I'm a huge fan of it myself.
No way!
Your reaction says it all. I suspected the culprit was someone like Nagashita-kun, but to think it was actually you.
I mean...
You're the one who's been posting slander about me on social media, aren't you?
Lately, Amo-senpai had seemed down because her account was being attacked online.
You can deny it, but I've already requested disclosure. It won't take long to confirm who the culprit is.
Wait, I admit it. I was one who badmouthed Heath. I was looking up negative reviews about Yorohisu and stumbled upon your account by chance. Seeing you praise a character who looks just like Kuga made me furious.
Amo-senpai's social media account has one of the highest follower counts in the Yorohisu fandom. Even someone like Choge, unfamiliar with the fandom, found it right away.
But if I had known it was your account, I never would have...
It doesn't matter whose account it was. You lashed out and hurt someone else's feelings for no reason. There's a sin you need to atone for.
And if you don't have basic internet literacy, don't show your face on social media. You're a nuisance.
Damn it. Whatever. She's no aloof beauty or anything. I'm done with her.
Good. I wasn't interested in someone so full of prejudices anyway. You were imposing your ideals on me, but there's no such thing as a perfect match in this world. If you can't understand that, you'll probably stay single forever.
Amo-senpai's sharp words left Choge grimacing in silence. Leaving him behind, we headed to the restaurant we had reserved.
Tch, now I can't even ask for double check.
After the commotion in front of the office, Choge's bad reputation spread like wildfire. Still, I, Amo-senpai, and the other employees were determined to keep work and personal matters separate. But then,
guess I'll just have the shipment picked up without a double check.
Choge, fearing others' judgment, started working solo, which led to...
We sincerely apologize for this incident.
Due to a shipping error, the equipment was sent to the wrong address, resulting in customer complaints and significant trouble for Lovekoi Internet. Choge was subjected to disciplinary action, and then...
This is all because of that garbage anime, Yarohisu.
Overwhelmed by Amo-senpai's words and his own work blunders, Choge posted a threat online targeting Yorohisu Animation Studio.
I didn't do anything wrong. It's all that anime's fault.
He was arrested for obstruction of business operations and other charges, and was dismissed from All Trade Inc. Incidentally, Amo-senpai also filed a damages lawsuit against Choge for defamation on social media. Why are we dressed like this again?
Aw, Johan-sama and D-chan as a couple. So cute.
Not long after, I confessed to Amo-senpai. No, to Chiyuki, and we started dating. Today, we had planned to visit my mother together, but somehow, thanks to my sister, it turned into a cosplay photo shoot.
I know it's odd to say this while dressed like this, but being accepted as I am by Mashio-san and Mimi-san has truly saved me. I believe it's thanks to you that such wonderful children were raised. Oh, thank you. Hearing that makes me feel like my efforts were worth it. I may be inexperienced, but I hope to have your continued support moving forward.
Am I imposing fixed ideas of how things should be onto others? It's something I want to keep reflecting on as I live my life. Even though we're not like Johan-sama and D-chan, let's stay as happy and close as they are.
Yes, let's always stay together.
True smiles don't come from conforming to someone else's ideals. They appear naturally when you're freed from those pressures.
No way! Having a boyfriend from a school like that would be so embarrassing!
Momoka? It's been a while, Aizawa. I was surprised when I heard you'd be attending.
It has been a while.
Oh, amazing. So this is theater. Back in middle school, I went to see a play for the first time. The performance was Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. To be honest, I always thought theater seemed kind of stiff and formal. But what I saw was a stage full of dazzling actors, playful gimmicks, and ad-libs. I was instantly captivated by the world of theater. Whoa, no way. The girls from AO High are on another level. Yo, what are you guys talking about? I'm Makoto Ichijo, a third-year student at Lovekoi High School. As a senior, whether I have a dream or not, I have to decide my path. College or a job. Look, Makoto, we're going out with some AO High girls today. Whoa, they're super cute. Hey, can I come too?
Sounds interesting. If Makoto's going, maybe I should go too.
Momoka? Come on, you know I was just joking.
I'll listen to your excuses later. I'm borrowing him for a bit.
She's Momoka Aizawa. Not only is she cute, but she's kind to everyone and is one of the most popular girls in class. Also my girlfriend. Her dragging me away while I desperately resist has become such a common sight in class that no one even bothers commenting anymore. They just smirk at us. Hey, forget all that. Let's take a group photo. Huh? Why all of a sudden?
Well, I don't mind. Oh, is my hair okay?
Momoka, you're next to me. Everyone hurry up. Alright, smile. 3, 2, 1. We're all going to leave this place and move on with our lives. And new students will naturally take our seats in this classroom. Still, I hope that this moment, this single moment, shines as something irreplaceable for all of us.
University? Your future is set! Congratulations, Makoto!
On a date with Momoka at cafe one day, the conversation naturally turned to future plans. By the way, Keida University is considered the most prestigious private university in the country. Thanks, but I'm not going to Keida. I'm planning to go to Seimei Academy instead.
Seimei Academy? That low-ranked Christian school? What are you planning to become, a priest? That's a good joke.
I'm serious. I want to be an actor. Ever since that day in middle school when I fell in love with theater, I've known this is the only path for me. So I spent my weekends hanging out at a friend's house. His parents were actors. I studied acting all day, sometimes even getting to take part in his theater group's rehearsals. I've been working at it step by step. Seimei Academy has been rapidly expanding its theater program for the past 4 years, and has started collaborating with the universities overseas. I took the Keida entrance exam because my parents are elitists who have always opposed my dream. But just the other day, I finally convinced them. They said I could go to Seimei Academy, so...
No way! Having a boyfriend from a school like that would be so embarrassing!
Momoka?
I knew you were into theater, but I thought it was just a hobby. Makoto, you're smart enough to get into Keida! If you put your mind to it, you could have any successful career you want. Think about it, okay? My father is a high-ranking executive at Japan's leading car manufacturer, X. Do you really think my boyfriend should be some no-name actor who may never make it big? You know, you should go into politics. My father can pull some strings and get you a spot with the Nippon Peace Party. So, you'll be considered, right, Makoto?
I had no choice but to accept it. I could never truly understand her, and she could never understand me. Momoka, we should break up.
Why? Why won't you understand me?
That goes both ways. I can't be the perfect boyfriend you want, and I don't intend to be. And like you said, my future is uncertain, so I can't ask you to stay with me through that. That's why we should break up. And so, I ended my high school days without the person I thought I'd spend them with, and moved forward toward my dream. At Seimei Academy, I spent my days studying both academics and theater. And then... Whoa! This is nothing like a Japanese university. This is Ford University, a prestigious institution in the UK and the sister school of Seimei Academy. As an exchange student, I joined the Ford University Theater Association. But my journey turned out to be far more challenging than I had imagined. Oh, that this too solid flesh will melt, though, and resolve itself into a dew. I was performing lines from Hamlet in a rehearsal at the Theater Association. The director let out a sigh and simply said, "Next." I had passion, but I lacked grace. That was the verdict of my acting that day. I'm exhausted. Finally, dinner, even if I'm eating alone. The dorm cafeteria is one of Ford University's famous spots, even used as a filming location for movies. At first, I was amazed, but now I've gotten used to it. Sightseeing in the UK is the last thing on my mind. Even after all my hard work, using British English in acting is completely different, and I'm nowhere near the level of my peers. But I convinced my parents and made it all the way here. I have to keep pushing myself.
I really love your acting, Makoto.
Startled by the Japanese, I turn around and see my theater group friends standing at the cafeteria entrance. They were worried about me.
Your acting is so hot. It makes me feel the love.
Don't just stand there. Come, sit down. Have a seat. That night, I spent time with my theater friends, deepening our bond. Excuse me, miss?
What is it?
While out for a morning jog, I saw a woman ahead of me drop an envelope. I hurriedly picked it up. Sorry for stopping you so suddenly. You dropped this.
Oh, how kind of you. Hearing Japanese here almost makes me forget I'm in England.
She gave me a graceful smile and bowed slightly, and thought that would be the end of our interaction, but... oh, when my eyes did see Olivia first. Methought she purged the ear of pestilence. That night, the Ford University Theatre Association held a performance, and that woman came to watch. The play was Twelfth Night, a comedy about Viola, who is separated from her brother in an accident and disguises herself as a man to serve a noble, Orsino.
The actor playing Orsino, Makoto Ichijo. Even here in faraway England, there's a Japanese person burning with such passion for life.
Our play ended in great success. The curtain call was met with cheers and applause. And when I stepped out of the theater, she was there waiting for me.
Makoto Ichijo, let's meet again in Japan. I will build a willow cabin at your gate and call upon my soul within the house of love.
With flushed cheeks and a radiant smile, she shouts Viola's line from Twelfth Night, expressing her unfulfilled love for her lord. It's not a line meant to be spoken with a smile, but she's omitted part of it. So she must be doing it on purpose. It warms my heart. After returning to Japan and graduating from university, I joined a theater troupe called Blue Hour. Great work today, Kanzaki. There's a massive line of fans waiting outside again. After today's performance, I called out to Maon Kanzaki, the troupe's star actress. She often plays male roles, using both her beauty and her acting skills to great effect. She's also someone I look up to, but...
Really? Tell me, were there any handsome men? Any charming gentlemen?
From what I saw, they were all women.
What? I was sure today was the day my Prince Charming, who fell in love with my performance, would come sweep me off my feet.
Actually, the better you play a prince, the more female fans you seem to attract.
Makoto, you're so mean.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would expect this from our prince. Maon had no energy to greet her fans and was trying to slip away in disguise. Her fans were used to her moves. Then, near the theater entrance, a woman was arguing with security.
My lady, is something troubling you? I need to see Makoto Ichijo.
Just as I was about to follow Maon and leave, I heard, "Wait, you're..." There stood the woman who had shouted Viola's line for me in England. Her name is Yukino Ichinose. She's 2 years older than me, 26, and the daughter of a company president.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't let that connection we had back then fade away.
No, I'm happy to see our connection from England continue like this. But it's already late. If you'd like, shall we meet again on the next holiday? From then on, Yukino and I started going on regular dates.
So Makoto, you've been interested in theater since middle school?
Yes, seeing my first play captivated me. But I was also deeply moved by the guest director's words that day. Elijah Grant, director of Griffin Theatre, one of England's most renowned theatre companies. He had the beauty and charisma of an actor himself, standing tall on stage the day I first saw a play.
The magic of the stage you have witnessed was completed the moment you stepped into the theater.
His British English was instantly translated into Japanese by the interpreter.
And now I ask you all, have you even for a moment imagined yourself standing upon the stage? Weaving words, living like fire, leaping into the magic of it all. Even if a part of you has felt that way, then you are already one of us.
That moment, I was completely entranced by the world of theater. And I knew deep down, I wanted to stand on the stage he created. So you studied acting after that? You even performed Romeo and Juliet at your high school festival. Yes, it was well received, though people said my usual personality and the role were such a contrast. A little rude, don't you think?
Based on my impression of you, I'd guessed you played Benvolio.
I was surprised. She was right. I had played Benvolio, Romeo's best friend.
Kind-hearted, well-loved, cautious yet passionate. It suits you perfectly.
I wouldn't say I'm that great, but I appreciate it. Thank you. So, Yukino, is Shakespeare your favorite?
Yes. I've been captivated by his work since middle school. What's your favorite?
Shall we say that at the same time? 1, 2. Twelfth Night. We answered in perfect unison. Yukino smiled triumphantly. It's also the play that brought us together. Before long, Yukino and I started dating. Wanted her to recognize me as an actor. I trained harder than ever.
Makoto, you've been on fire lately. Must be thanks to Yukinon, huh?
Days of Maon teasing me weren't bad either. At some point, Maon and Yukino had become close friends. Time passed, and
Are we really allowed in here?
yeah, I got special permission. That day we were alone together at Blue Hours Theater. By the way, Yukino, you remember 12th Night's lines?
I could recite them here and now.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Right now, you're Viola, and I'm Orsino. Take my hand, from this day forth, you shall be your lord's wife. It's Orsino's line from the moment he learns Cicero's true identity as Viola and confesses his feelings. Inside the box in my hand was an emerald ring, the same color as Yukino's eyes.
I'd rather not say my answer here. If I were gone, you'd grieve as I would. Let me stay by your side for life.
A few months later, Aizawa, was organizing photos on her phone in her room. She came across a picture from our 3rd year of high school, one I had taken.
How nostalgic. But honestly, dating someone like him is just a stain on my past. I never hear his name as an actor. I doubt he's doing anything significant. This is what happens when you ignore my advice. Serves him right.
Just as she carelessly deletes the photo, a knock echoes in the room.
Momoka, our president's daughter is getting married. It'll be a massive wedding. You'll be attending as a part of my family.
Of course! I'll carry myself with pride as my father's daughter.
She accepts the invitation with confidence. However,
Well, what did you say? Impossible! The daughter of X's president is marrying that Makoto Ichijo?
yes, as it turns out, Yukino is the daughter of the president of the company, where Aizawa's father is an executive.
So that means Makoto's status is now higher than mine? I won't allow it.
What's wrong? Something about the groom?
What's wrong? This man dumped me without even listening properly.
Is that so? But it's true that he's marrying the president's daughter. Just be sure you don't do anything rude to Yukino. Think of my position.
I can't accept this.
Relax. I found you a match too. A future prime minister candidate.
Really?
Yeah. But if you cause any trouble, the engagement might be cut off. So behave yourself.
Understood. I don't want to see him, but this is a great opportunity to expand my connections. I'll attend the wedding and carry myself as a graceful and dignified lady.
Such a shameless girl. In this regard, she really takes after me.
Then came the wedding day, and the ceremony proceeded without issue.
Aw, congratulations to you both. I can't believe you're leaving me behind to be happy together. But I love you both so much. Seriously, congratulations. Yukinon, be happy. Thank you, Maon.
After the ceremony, Yukino and I made our way around the banquet, greeting guests. Even I almost got teary-eyed because of Kanzaki. As we moved around the venue, my body tensed as we approached one particular table. It's been a while, Aizawa. I was surprised when I heard you'd be attending.
It has been a while. Makoto, do you know her? Oh, I remember now. You two dated back in high school, didn't you?
When discussing the guest list, I had already told Yukino about my past with Aizawa.
Well, since they ended things on good terms, let's leave it at that. Once again, congratulations, Ichijo, Yukino.
Thank you.
We sincerely appreciate you attending today. Thanks to Eizawa's father, the situation didn't become too awkward. Or at least, that was the plan.
By the way, Ichijo, do you do any work in dramas or movies? I wouldn't know since I don't keep up with the recent ones.
Eizawa asks with a smile, but there's a hint of condescension in her tone.
Maybe I'm just ignorant, but I've never heard of Makoto Ichijo. Oh, but actors use stage names, don't they? Maybe yours is famous.
She doesn't even consider the possibility that I might be successful. Her expression makes it clear she sees me as beneath her. Has she changed? Or had I simply failed to see her true nature? I regretted ever dating her.
See? For example, at that table, those are all famous actors still active in international films. There's Daniel from Kingsman and Stephanie from Mare Hatter. I assume they're Yukino's guests. If you became as famous as them, I'm sure Yukino would be proud. So you should work harder.
Just as Eizawa glanced toward a particular table,
Makoto, you still not come here? I want to talk soon.
one of them waves at me. I signal with my eyes that I'll come over later, and they smiled in response.
Wait, you know them? What's going on?
What's going on? They're friends from my time in England. Thanks to enrolling to Seimei Academy, I got the chance to study theater abroad. The Ford University Drama Association is well known in this field. Many stars from the British theater and film industry come from there. Incidentally, my first ever play was also produced by the Ford University Drama Association.
Makoto honed his acting skills through this exchange program. After returning to Japan, he joined Blue Hour, one of the country's top-tier theater troupes. But even if his friends and troupe are impressive, that doesn't prove he's any good. Sure, even within the same troupe, actors vary in skill, but...
Apparently fed up with the noise, Kanzaki appears in full actor mode.
Makoto is one of the most talented actors in our troupe. His passion and relentless effort have brought his talent to full bloom. If you insult him, as his senior, I won't stand for it. Ah! Executive Aizawa, your daughter doesn't seem to understand, but Makoto is a theater actor. If you'd like, I'll send you tickets to Blue Hour's next performance. Please come as a family. Now then.
Yes. Wishing you both a lifetime of happiness.
The fact that she said it to her father, my wife might have a bit of a mischievous streak. Later, as planned, Eizawa's father arranged a marriage for her.
Momoka, this is Asaoka, a rising star in the Nippon Peace Party. I'm Hiroki Asaoka. Pleased to meet you.
Wow! Handsome and highly educated, as expected of my father. I'm Momoko Aizawa. Nice to meet you.
They quickly got married, but their story didn't end in happiness.
Why did this scandal have to break after we got married? Ugh!
Momoka, get a hold of yourself. It was an administrative mistake, not intentional.
Hiroki Asaoka, once touted as a future prime minister, was exposed in a slush-found scandal and fell from grace. And...
What the hell are you looking at? I'm a Nippon Peace Party politician, the future prime minister. Stop it, Asaoka!
After a night out with lobbyists, Asaoka drunkenly berated civilians, ending his political career. Furthermore, Eizawa's father, who had been at the same meeting, was forced to step down as an executive at XZ. With either her father nor her husband to rely on, Eizawa shut herself away, heartbroken.
Do your best, you two. I'll do my best to find my own Prince Charming in Japan.
Meanwhile, after making a name for myself in Japan, I finally achieved my dream of joining the Griffin Theater, led by Elijah. And thanks to her father's arrangement, Yukino was able to work at the company's UK branch.
Mom, I'll make sure to contact you at least once a week.
I look forward to the day we can perform together again. Time passed, and my first year after debuting in England was coming to an end. The final performance of the year was Romeo and Juliet. I once again played Benvolio, just like in high school. After the certain call, amid the applause and cheers, I stepped out of the theater. And there she was, Yukino, just like that day.
Benvolio, my love is as boundless as the sea, my devotion as deep. The more I give to you, the more I have, for both are infinite.
In the play, Juliet professes her love to Romeo. I'm not Romeo, but I accept those words without hesitation. I love you too. Our lives don't come with pre-written endings, like in a story. We walk on paths unpaved, uncertain where they led. But if we step forward with all our hearts, even the most thorn-filled road will take us somewhere. And sometimes, that path shines brighter than any story ever